afternoon, race fans, and here we are again for qualifying at the Hungaroring. Who will have tuned the perfect setup for their car? We'll find out soon. Located 12 miles northeast of the Hungarian capital Budapest, the 14 corners of the Hungaroring are steeped in history and prestige. Overtaking has always been difficult on this technical 2.7-mile circuit, but the last few years in particular have turned up some exceptional races. Let's hope we're in for another one here today.
We're performing really well so far this season. Keep this up and you'll be the team's #1 driver in no time.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. A fantastic lap from Jenson Button yesterday sees him start from pole position. And it's Fernando Alonso in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Verstappen, a Mercedes, and Hamilton, Raikkonen, Vettel, Bottas, and Felipe Massa, Wehrlein, Kvyat, Carlos Sainz, and Grosjean, Hülkenberg, Gutierrez, Rio Haryanto, and Felipe Nasser, Perez, and Ericsson, Jolyon Palmer, and Kevin Magnussen rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. So, another fantastic victory for McLaren today. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
Well, keeping their tyre temperatures up in the tricky wet conditions was really important. There's not much grip out there at the best of times, and it's 10 times worse if you're out there on cold tyres. So the way they kept the rubber in its proper operating window was a huge advantage today.
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Our current points leader extends their lead at the top of the championship after a very good result here today. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Let's give it to Sergio Perez. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. McLaren move further clear at the top. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time though, goodbye.